Hello guys, Crispy here, welcome back to another video. In this one, my friends, I'm gonna be testing a GeForce RTX 4060 in Fortnite, or should I say Stutternite. We shall see in this new season, my friends. This one is the MSI Ventus version of the card. I am running it with the latest Nvidia drivers, and I'm not manually overclocking it. You can see all of its specs right here in Tech Power-Ups, GPU Z as usual, and over on the left, I am pairing it with a i5-12600KF CPU and 32GB of RAM. This is overclocked to 5.1 GHz, by the way. And Claptrap is saying hi as well. Let's get into it, shall we? So going over the settings first, I'm at 1080p resolution here in DirectX 12, and I'm gonna go over all of the presets with and without ray tracing. So starting off with epic settings, the 100% resolution scale, of course. Nanite and Lumen are enabled, which are very intensive. And on the bottom here, hardware ray tracing is also turned on. So let's try this out. And here we have it, my friends. We're dropping from the sky here in the new crime city. Maybe it's new, maybe it isn't. I haven't played this game in a while. I haven't been here, though, aside from the previous game. I dropped here just to check it out. And we're getting 40-ish frames per second. It's nighttime already. Kind of look like Cyberpunk at the moment with all of the lights and stuff. It actually looks really good here with all of the Lumen stuff enabled and the Nanite. It's ray tracing, so of course it's going to look very nice. Now, in terms of FPS, it is a bit of a problem here, of course, guys. This is not very playable of an experience. Gosh damn it. Okay, we did it. At least we got a kill here without dying right away. I really thought I would die there, but no. And I think I see Jack. Yes, there is a Jack over there. No. Come on. We need to go. What the heck? No, there's a car. Let's go. Inside of the car! Move away from here! Hello, Jack, how's it going? No, don't eat me, Jack, please! What the hell? Stop it! Alright, there's another car. We need to... Never mind. Okay, this car is good. It has half HP still, so... Oh boy, that was quite hectic of a start here, and it's already daytime. Okay, that was a very quick night. Maybe it just switches in Crime City, because, you know, it's always nighttime, so there are always crimes at night. I don't know. Let's keep... Oh my gosh, major stutter right there. I think it actually ran out of VRAM at that point, right? Because the RAM utilization is really high at the moment, and I don't remember this game to utilize 17, almost 18 gigabytes of RAM by default. So it's probably just running out of VRAM a little bit here, and that stutter was because of it. But aside from that, and these couple of stutters now, it's not as bad as I thought it would be. So, my god, okay, so maybe it's just because we're here for the first time, loading this area and so on, right? Guys, I don't know. Also, all of the aliasing is a little bit annoying, I know, because it's 1080p resolution and I don't have anti-aliasing enabled, but with TAA it gets so much blurrier that I don't really want to utilize that. Oh my, stuttering. Okay, so it's Stutternite with the RTX 4060 and maximum settings here, unfortunately. It's probably... Hello there, kind sir. I'm gonna die, guys. Oh, no, I actually am alive still. Holy crap. If you want ray tracing, this is not gonna do it, guys. Look at that RAM usage, it keeps going up as well. VRAM allocation is not maxed out, but that's because, well, it fluctuates a lot, you know, especially when you're running out of it. Now, I wanted to check it out with DLSS first. On quality, this will render the game at 66% resolution scale. Usually it's 67%, but okay. This is 720p resolution internally. Why did I switch seats? Okay, there we go. This is 720p resolution internally, so it will use and consume a little bit less VRAM, and then it upscales it to the 1080p resolution, and it looks really good, actually. Like, this game is one of the games, because of its simplistic art style and so on, it actually looks great with DLSS quality, even at the 1080p resolution, whereas many other titles, if you enable DLSS at 1080p, it's just way softer of a look, and over here it's still very soft compared to previously, but if you compare it to TAA native, for example, this looks just as good, maybe a tad bit pixelated, you know, compared to that. But TAA is actually softer, in my opinion, than DLSS quality is in this title. So it's good upscaler here, and you should definitely utilize it, especially if you want to play at these higher presets, you know, epic settings, high settings with ray tracing as well. Yeah, much more stable of an experience. I'm not talking about the stuttering, okay, but it's more stable in terms of average FPS. So hello there. Should we just go back? Yes, let's go back. Can I? Yes, I can shoot him from here. Good stuff. Wait. Can we get that kill on epic settings with ray tracing enabled? Come on. Okay. This weapon is bad. Without zooming in or aiming down sights. Come on, you bastard! Come on, you... Okay. God. We did it. I can't believe this. What the hell are these bots, guys? Because... How come I don't get killed? We killed 5 people already. This is not normal in Fortnite. But well, guys, we bumped it up from like 40-ish frames per second average, or 50, with a lot of stuttering, 18 FPS, 1% lows, right? To this 63 FPS average in the woods area, which is very intensive as usual in Unreal Engine titles, and Fortnite is no exception, even though it's made by Epic, which makes the Unreal Engine. This is really intensive of an area here. Yeah, this is a decent start, guys, although a stuttery one, but aside from those VRAM related stutters, I think the game is smoother than it was previously, before this season. Maybe not before this season, but when I last tested it, it was definitely a lot more stuttery when it comes to the ray tracing performance. And I also saw the RX 9070, for example, in that full review that I made a couple of weeks ago on it. It was a lot more stable than I remember Fortnite to be. Like, this lighting here always gets me, guys. Like, Fortnite is beautiful during sunsets and sunrises. Absolutely stunning, in my opinion. Let's go. Ooh, that's a really nice car. Okay. Damn. Okay. I have never seen this one before. This is awesome. Somebody drove this here, probably. There's another car over there. That one is ugly, though. Let's go this way, actually. Holy crap. What the heck, dude? This is crazy. Yeah, Crime City is always at night, apparently. Hey, come on. Come on. Let's go inside of Crime City. Yes, sir. And, well, my car is gone. Oi! Hello, sir. Ah, why were you so low on HP? Maybe he was looking for more stuff to heal himself with. Wait, we have a golden poop, right? Why is there a golden poop here? Okay. It probably came from the sewers or something, but a golden poop. Damn, somebody has been eating not very well, actually. Don't eat gold, guys. I hear a car. Yes, there's a car over here. All right, wait. Did he spot us? Probably not, right? We got this. We got it. Let's go with the shotgun. Maybe he's close to us. Buddy? There he is. Get out. Get out. No. Oh, goddamn Jedis, dude, everywhere. Yeah, but the lightsaber is definitely not that very good, right? Like, I always kill those guys. Okay. So we lost 30 shields. Maybe this actually regenerates shields. I'm not sure. Yes, it does. Good. Very nice. Wait. What am I doing? I was looking at the shields. One of them must be there, maybe? I'm not sure. All right, 69 FPS average. No, one of them is there. Okay, he has the lightsaber as well. Whoa, boy! Oh, boy! Okay, that was terrible. And terrifying. Oh! Okay, he's there. How are we gonna do this, guys? I'm gonna regenerate all of the shields. He's also healing. There we go. I'm fully healed up. Ooh, boy. No! No. Okay. No, we're fine. There we go. All right, we played that beautiful. Not really, but it was good, right? We're still alive. 2 people left. It's us versus somebody else. Don't know where the bastard is. Oh my, stutters. Stutters are too annoying, guys. Wait. Okay, those are just... Whoa, wait, we won! How did we win? Was the guy AFK or something and die with a circle? What? Well, I'll take that. Damn, that was beautiful. First game of this new season in Fortnite. I haven't played this game in so long, and we actually won that. Great. So next up, I'm gonna go back to 100% resolution scale, and I'll disable Nanite virtualized geometry, which also disables Lumen, which is ray tracing, and the hardware ray tracing turns off by itself as well. So let's restart the game now and play one more round. And holy crap, look at the VRAM, guys! It's below 3 gigs now! We still keep everything on Epic. Look at this. Aside from just the ray tracing, which is turned off, and that is enough to drop VRAM from 8+ gigabytes down to 3. What? Alright, that frame time is actually the smoothest that I've ever seen in Fortnite now. That's nice, and people already started jumping as well. Yeah, okay. Alright, I dig it. Alright, let's keep on going here. 100% CPU usage. It's just when getting out of the buzz there, it needs to load everything down there, of course, and you get 100% CPU usage sometimes for a bit. Still has some stuttering, guys. I think the next GPU that I need to test here in this title is the RX 9070 in a full video like this, because that was just smooth. But you know what? Aside from those couple of stutters at the start, it's actually really solid right now. So disabling ray tracing just fixes it completely for the RTX 4060. Oh, look at that. It's the golden poop boy. Good stuff over here. This guy reminds me every single time of Cult of the Lamb, guys. Because, you know, there are actually golden poops there in that game. What the? No. Nope. No, sir. No, sir. No, I don't like you. Freaking Bob, mate. You know what? That was all on purpose, because now we get to see and witness a beautiful sunrise here while dropping from the buzz. That would not be possible if I was still alive in the previous game, so let's just enjoy this for a little bit. Okay, that was a little bit more than a little bit, so I needed to fast forward that. But, oh, there's a guy there already. God damn it. Okay, I wanted to go to the golden poop thingy. But look at that lighting, guys. Even without the ray tracing, we still have that orange glow that's really pretty. We are more than doubling our FPS just because ray tracing is now disabled, or Lumen, whatever you want to call it. It's software ray tracing, but hardware ray tracing was also turned on previously. Anyways, yeah, it's so much smoother as well. This is the second time around here, of course. We just played the other game and died instantly. But we already... Hello? What the heck? We already loaded some parts of the map, you know, so it stutters less. There's not a single spike in that frame time graph, actually. Oh, there's a guy there. Sir? Hello? Yeah, you just keep on running in a straight line so I can kill you, thank you. Alright, let's use this for the shields. Yeah, this is really smooth, guys. To the point where I think we should skip medium settings, because medium settings look really bad in my opinion. It has a lot of shadow popping especially, and you either want good visual fidelity with good FPS, which high settings or epic settings without ray tracing will deliver, as you can see. So this is the experience that you'd go for if you want good visual fidelity while getting very playable frame rates at the same time. Like, this is really smooth. No stuttering as well. Like, I mean, it hasn't stuttered once since we dropped in this new game, this new match. It's crazy. For Fortnite, it is crazy. For an Unreal Engine 5 title, it is crazy. Okay, 1% lows there were, or the frame time graph was a little bit weird there for a second. But still, it feels really good. Holy crap, there is a statue of Jack, the true Jack. Behold, my friends, this is why this game doesn't stutter now. The power of Jack is upon us. What was I talking about? Oh, yes. If you want super high FPS and competitive experience, you'd go for low settings. If you want good visual fidelity, still with competitive FPS, you'd go for these settings or high settings. So that's why we're going to skip the medium settings in this video. That was definitely a bot or maybe a Switch player for the way he turned, right? Who's shooting at us there? F69. You actually take 69 HP if you headshot them. Like, this is the perfect pistol. Guys, come on. Amazing. Amazing. I have no worry. Oh, this is beautiful right here with all of these colors. All right. Wait. Big stutter there, by the way. Because it was loading that, probably. What is going on here, though? Oh, wait. He crashed over there, guys. Is it Bob, though? Probably. Ooh, look at that guy. Even at 1080p, you can actually shoot the bastards from this far. Are we gonna? No. We're not gonna get it. Oh, there's a sniper rifle just sitting here. Seriously? I should be aware of my surroundings. There he is. There he is. Probably saw us already because... Wait, what? Okay. He's inside. All right. Hello. Yeah, there we go. All right. Pistol time. Maybe. Okay, 75 HP off of him, or shields, actually. There he is. Oh my god, this sucks. Oh my god, I suck. Okay. Ooh, I'm 5 HP. We did it. Oh boy. Also, if you're wondering, with the TAA enabled, if you prefer that experience, you know, it's going to be blurrier. I don't like it. It's a bit too blurry to my eyes on a 27-inch 1080p monitor, so I'd avoid this. Are people shooting at us? I prefer the visual clarity without the anti-aliasing in this title. If it had DLAA, it would be perfect, though, but it doesn't have DLAA. But now I want to try it with some DLSS as well, so let's do DLSS quality at the 1080p resolution. Again, looks very similar to the TAA stuff. Maybe ever so slightly sharper because it has some sharpening going on at the same time. But now we bump up our FPS from 120s and 130s into the 150s and 160s. That's kind of impressive once again. Like, if you don't mind playing with DLSS quality enabled in this title, which again is a great implementation of it, it looks good. On a 24-inch 1080p monitor, I think it will look even better. Again, I'm using a 27-inch one here, so the PPI is not amazing, really. But yeah, it's definitely doable, though. Not a problem with this. I just prefer the visual clarity without AA in this title, though. That's it. But if you prefer a bit higher FPS while keeping the epic settings, this is it, guys. Look at that. Going up to like 200 FPS sometimes. Alright, wait. Who is shooting at me? Who is shooting at me? I will get you. I will kill you with my shotgun and my SMG. And maybe with my pistol as well. Ah! God damn! Should have went with the shotgun first. But anyway, guys, that's really good, really smooth. There was some stuttering there by the end of it, actually. It was noticeable. And it distracted me a little bit, but overall, it's not stutter night anymore. I can't call it that. All right, especially with these settings. Let's drop it down now to the high settings preset. No AA, again, 100% resolution scale, and I'll turn this off now. This is a little bit more intensive, so I'll keep hardware ray tracing for the epic preset instead. And let's drop in the crime city again and check it out, compare it a little bit with the epic settings results. And so far so good. At this point in the epic settings video, we were already dropping from 60 FPS for sure, and down here we were getting around 40s, 50s. So this seems like it's going to be quite a lot more stable into the 60s. Not too bad. However, I think with DLSS is probably the way to go still. My gosh. Okay. Okay, yes. All right. You know what, guys? Every single one of these gas stations, the bird gas stations, very nice name there, has that golden poop, which is the bird. Obviously, it's a turd made of a bird. No, it's a bird made of a turd, yes. Hi. What are you doing? Okay, this guy was AFK. But well, guys, before we were rudely interrupted by the other boy that is very good at playing this game and killed us instantly previously. Wait, I want, yes, please, thank you. More, I want more. Yeah, okay, never mind. Oh, there's another one here. Wait, can we actually... There he goes. Beautiful. Equip. No, come over here. I can't equip him with this one already. Okay, but I said that the way to go would probably be with DLSS here when using ray tracing in high settings. But I scratched that, guys, because the way to go, I believe, is without any ray tracing whatsoever, because it's so much more stable. Right now, the frame time is actually good, but as soon as you spot people and start shooting at them and go to a new area with ray tracing, the frame time is more inconsistent. Holy, okay, somebody is on the train, I think. So yeah, because of that inconsistency, you never know when it's going to start stuttering. You never know when there's going to be a spike like this one here. And because there are a little bit more spikes happening than before without the ray tracing, I'd go without the ray tracing. It's a competitive shooter title after all, so it's important to have stability, it's important to have high FPS. It's impressive that the RTX 4060 is able to render this with ray tracing at 1080p native resolution. Hey, hello. There we go. You know, because usually with RT you need to utilize some DLSS as well to achieve 60 plus FPS, but not here. Unfortunately, though, it stutters, and this time it's not because of the VRAM either. On Epic settings, it was a lot worse, obviously, with 18 FPS, 1% lows at times, but it was because of the VRAM being completely maxed out and swapping. But over here, VRAM is at 6 gigabytes at the moment, the allocation there. RAM is a little bit higher still than what it was without the ray tracing enabled, so RT does utilize more RAM as well, but again, I feel like it's very important to have a stable experience in a game like this. So I'm keeping the DirectX 12 API, of course, and now disable Nanite, which also disables Lumen, and this is going to be a pretty high refresh rate experience, I think. And we're dropping here, guys, in the magic mosses area with a lot of vegetation again, so very intensive stuff, pretty much the most intensive stuff here without the ray tracing, and we're getting very high FPS still, and it still looks really good at the same time. Even the lighting looks great. You can see it here. It's still being reflected off surfaces and so on. Obviously, it's not as accurate as it would be with the ray tracing enabled, but at the same time, it still looks like 90% there, right? So this is the way, guys. Once again, and this is native 1080p resolution. We're not using any upscaler of any sorts, not DLSS. So it's actually a sharper image at the same time without the anti-aliasing as well. Hello. No, please. Okay, thank you. Right. I don't have shields yet, buddy, so thanks for not killing me. I'm benchmarking. I'm doing service here, yes? Let's keep on going. These are basically the FPS that we got with the Epic settings plus the DLSS quality, right? Without the ray tracing stuff, of course. And now we're having that at native 1080p resolution without losing much in terms of visual fidelity. So pretty insane, especially for how much hate the RTX 4060 gets. You know, if all you want to play is games like these, Fortnite, Warzones and stuff, maybe Warzone, a little bit more VRAM would be very nice. Okay. Hey, hello there, kind sir. How's it going? No, oh my god. I mean, you can't win every time. But yeah, in these esports titles, basically, 4060 is actually a good card. It's just, it should have been cheaper and it should have had more VRAM, in my opinion. Now let's try it with DLSS over here, because maybe you require even higher FPS. And we're dropping again in the magic mosses, yes, area over here. High settings. Where is the sun? Over there. Okay, so it's going up. We're not going to see sunsets or sunrises, probably. I'm likely going to die before it happens. But as you can see, oh my, many people are dropping here, actually. Don't like that. But we do gain a few FPS. I thought it was going to be a bigger difference, though. So it's about what, like 15, 20 more frames per second than what we saw previously? Yeah, 180s. We didn't see 180s inside of here. All right, there's a guy over there. Wait a second. No, please don't shoot at me. Thank you. There we go. Fully shielded up now. Now we're ready to take on the other bastard. Where is he? Where are you, bastard? Bob? Bob? Where are you, Bob? I saw a clip from Mr. Bean the other day, and he was saying Bob in a very, very funny way. And you're like, Bob. Bob. Anyway, let's keep on going here. This is what you can expect with a CPU like the 12600KF overclocked to 5.1 GHz. Because if you don't have a CPU fast enough, strong enough to max out the 4060, you won't be seeing these FPS. And I know there are a ton of comments already probably coming. Hey. Oh, come on. Okay, it was just one of those things. Yes, over there. Wait a second. Wait, I just crashed that thing. Can we take him? What is going on? Why am I not able to take health off of him? What? He wasn't taking damage. Dude! Oh boy, he's just destroying things here. My god, what the heck? Die! Okay. Whew! We're good, guys, we're good. Oh my goodness. Alright. See, even like the shadows are looking good. Oh, of course, this is terrible, but who cares, really? When 90% of the game looks just as good as with ray tracing on, I don't care about the odd reflection here and there. I don't care about the slightly better lighting in a shooter game like this. I care about the smooth frame time graph, and that's exactly what we get with these settings that we're utilizing at the moment. So this is perfect right now. You know, there is absolutely no need for you to utilize lower settings than these if you are a competitive person. Even without DLSS, it was great, honestly. So let's just turn this off again, bump this up to 100%, and let's do the low settings, or the competitive settings here. I'm still going to use high textures, but that's about it. Everything else is going to stay on the low settings with 100% resolution scale, of course, and I'll restart. And let's check it out. Oh boy, here we are, guys. 1080p resolution, 100% resolution scale with the low settings, and look at this, 200 plus while dropping. Well, aside from when it's stuttering a little bit, but it shouldn't happen once we are down there. Let's see. Ooh, yes, let's go to the big forest area first. Obviously, we lose a lot in terms of the looks of the game right now. It doesn't look anywhere near as good as previously, but again, we're not focusing on image quality anymore. This is for those of you who care about the competitive experience. Notice that there is no grass anymore, so that's very handy to spot people on top of hills, for example. Like if there was somebody looking at us and you could see their heads there, if there was grass, you wouldn't be able to see their heads there. I've actually made a little bit of comparison in a video about Fortnite a long time ago. I have no idea which GPU I was testing then, but yeah, it makes a huge difference. All right. And it can be the difference between you being able to spot someone and kill them or getting killed. And also, look at how smooth the frame time graph is. And everything, actually. Oh boy, wait a second. They're very close to us, I think. So I'm just gonna... you know what? These are good weapons to take this fight, I think. Just gonna drink one more bottle here. A bottle of juice. Come on. Okay, so that guy doesn't know that we're here. Maybe he did see us? I'm not sure. He's still here? Yes. There we go. Got him. Who are you fighting, dude? I don't see anybody else. Wait. Okay. Wait a second. Where? There he is. Nope. Wait. Wait. Eat some shrooms. Yes. There we go. We got her. Good. I think it was a her. There's another one there. Gosh, okay. We still got that one. We stole that kill from this guy. Can we do this? Should be all right. Steps in this direction? Yes. That was a bot. That was definitely bot behavior there. 200 plus, guys. Without anti-aliasing, without DLSS, all right. You could get the same FPS once again with TAA. It's only like 2 FPS slower. So if you prefer the TAA experience, go for that. But I find it, again, very, very blurry. Although previously I used to test this with TAA. But I did have different monitor as well. TAA looked a little bit better there. Especially at higher resolutions. I don't mind TAA at higher resolutions. So now inside of this house, everything is so blue. Is it supposed to be blue or is it just because it's nighttime? Wait, I heard steps. Yeah, there are people on top of us. There is. Okay, got him. Hey, hello? Hello there, kind sir. How's it going? I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you for sure. Like, with these FPS, we don't have excuses not to win, right? We will win this. Oh, yeah. No, probably not, actually. Don't expect much from me. All right, we already won a game here in this video today, which is absolutely insane. It's not gonna repeat itself. Also, I just noticed, guys, but if you have an even faster CPU than this one, paired with the 4060, you can still achieve higher FPS. Look at those FPS, 230s, it's very high, it's definitely a good improvement over what we saw on high settings, but the GPU utilization is not maxing out. It's at around 80%, 60% at times apparently, so we are fully CPU bound here. And while that's not a big problem, it's normal to have CPU bottlenecks, but it's just that if you had it paired with like a 5800X 3D, which is faster than this CPU, or a 7800X 3D, or like a 9800X 3D, which is very overkill for this GPU. I wouldn't really pair it with that. That's why I didn't here today. But yeah, it would give you a bit more FPS. Oh man, I really like this sniper rifle. You can just keep shooting it. So insanely powerful. Also, guys, the fact that we are CPU bound all of the time here at these settings means that with the DLSS enabled, we'd get exactly the same FPS. Like, it won't change at all. I'm gonna stop it right there, actually. Like 285 FPS with a little bit of fluctuation here and there. And if I enable DLSS here on quality, we get... it's lower. Maybe the upscaler taxes the CPU a little bit. I don't know. Let's disable it again. Come on, 100% resolution scaling. Yeah, okay. So, indeed, the upscaler taxes the CPU a little bit, so don't use DLSS in a CPU-bound scenario. There's no benefit whatsoever. Yeah, this is the way to go for the competitive settings, guys. And I know a lot of you are thinking, but why not performance mode? In performance mode, the FPS will be higher. Probably. We'll take a look at that next, okay, when this game ends and I win. But the performance mode actually runs DirectX 11, and in most seasons, the vast majority of seasons that I've tested it with, it's a stuttery mess. You can actually get by, you can play the game, the FPS average will usually be higher than what you see here in DirectX 12, but you can't beat that frame time graph, guys. That smoothness that you get in DirectX 12 with low settings is awesome, and it matters a lot more than getting like 100 more FPS instead of like 280, 300 or 380 FPS. I would choose and pick. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. Whew. I would pick this experience over the performance mode experience all day long unless the performance mode didn't give stutters whatsoever. But it does. So in my book, That's no competitive experience whatsoever. And I don't know how so many people prefer performance mode over this, because this is so damn smooth, right? Wait, hello there. Hello there. Come on. Get over here. Don't run away. Why? I didn't even shoot you. I shot at you. I didn't hit. And you are running away from me. Why? There's another car there and another one there. Cybertruck, what the heck? Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna push this guy. I don't want to get killed from behind. Dude. Hello. Oh, it's Chewie! It... Where are you going, Chewie? Come on. Oi. Come on. There it is. Headshot. Alright, so there's a guy over there with a lightsaber. Hello? Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, so this is uncharted territory. I don't like this. What the? Oh, there. Come on. Ooh, I'm so low HP now. Oh, this is so bad. This is really terrible. Okay, so the guy who was shooting at us already died. It's all good, guys. 9 people left. We're gonna die. They're shooting at us. I don't have enough shields for this. Okay, so we're in the Crime City now. Crime City is here. Plenty of spaces for us to hide. There's a guy there. Oh my. Please, please, just get your stamina up. Oh my. Hello. Okay. Wait! 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 What the heck? There he is. Okay. Oh boy. Oh boy. No, 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 no. Buddy, stop. You don't want to do this. You don't. You will die. Yes, I told you. Get inside. Thank you. Ooh. Just gonna heal myself a little bit. There's a guy there. There's a guy there. Oh, this is terrible. This is so scary. Okay, he just died. I don't know where from, but he just died. Ooh, we're doing this. 5 people left. My god, that was so terrible. At least I took 69 shields off of him. 69 HP now. He's low on HP and healing, maybe. Not sure. Gonna go down. No, no, I'm not. This is the circle here. There he is. He's sliding down. There he is. Got him. Nice. Yeah, he was looking for healing. Guy was really low on shields and healing. No! No! I don't know why I didn't expect that. 3rd place, well, that's not bad. Of course there was a guy camping on top of this. I just forgot that this was a thing, honestly. That had like a ramp and stuff. Oh. But hey guys, again, if you are a competitive player, go play like this. These settings are basically unbeatable for competitive play with the 4060 and the fast CPU. You get 200 plus, buttery smooth, great for 240Hz monitors as well. So now I'm just going to showcase the performance mode because, again, a lot of people like it. I'm going to apply that, restart. Here we go, guys. 1080p performance mode, 100% resolution scale with high textures still. Let's go. Try this out. Oh my god. It was getting 400 plus. Oh boy. So it can peak over 400 FPS. Obviously, this is now the performance that the i5 can get because, again, we are fully CPU bound this time around on the performance mode. We're not going to see anywhere near 99% GPU usage. So the GPU itself paired with a faster CPU would be able to get more FPS, but again, most people won't really have a very much faster CPU than the 12600KF paired with a 4060 anyways, so it is decent still. Now, what I'm most interested in knowing is, once again, whether or not this stutters while dropping. I can feel, yeah, immense stuttering right now. It's super noticeable. I'm going to start counting our FPS, and previously in DirectX 12, once you touch the ground, the 1% lows would stabilize, that graph would not become spiky whatsoever. It was a really smooth experience, as we just saw, right? But here in performance mode, Yeah, you do get 300 plus FPS on average, but the 1% lows are crappy as hell. It's not a very enjoyable experience in my opinion. So, yeah, like 30s, 25, those stutters are horrendous. And now I know, some people will tell me, but if you play for like 3 games straight for 3 hours, you can load everything there is to load, and then it's gonna become a smooth experience on performance mode, and then you can get those 300 FPS smoothly and whatever. But you gotta put up with this crap for a long time. 17 FPS 1% lows. And for what? Why not play the more stable DirectX 12 version? And you know what? Sometimes it still drops down to the same values as before, like 260s, 270s, 280s. It depends on where you are. It depends on how many people are close to you as well, because now it's a CPU bottleneck issue, it's a CPU-bound scenario, and it will always fluctuate a bit more in terms of FPS, even without stutters, okay? Not counting the stutters, you'll see down into like the 200s sometimes, up into the 400s. It's less consistent of an experience, actually, whereas the X12 stays roughly in the same values most of the time. It's a night and day difference, and there's an obvious choice here. But hey guys, I think that's been it for this one. I'm not gonna play this stuttery fest anymore. Mainly because we've been testing this for a really long time already. The video is way too long already. But thanks very much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll be back very soon with another one, and as always, love you all. Bye-bye.